Alright, hey everybody, this is The Shape speaking, and here I am back one more time at Disneyland. Been kind of a peculiar morning since I got here. The lines getting into the parking structure and into the security checks was horrendous. Just really long. But the line getting into the actual park was 1, 2, 3, really fast. Much shorter than I'd usually expect. So, kind of excited to be here today. As we've seen in all the videos that have been showing up, the walls around the new queue for Haunted Mansion are finally down. The queue itself is not actually open. I think they're still using the reservation thing. But you can see a lot more of it, so I'm looking forward to just getting on over there and taking a look and seeing what it's like for myself. Some of the videos, it doesn't look too bad that I've seen. This trip, however, is going to be sort of a bittersweet thing for me. My cat Ritz has a redness in his eye. This is kind of a convoluted story, but I'll try to make this as short as I can. I took him to his regular vet last Monday. The vet told me that the redness was blood inside the eye and I needed to see a specialist. So I was referred to two different possible specialists. The one I actually went to, it turns out, didn't have a specialist for the eye. So I called the other one from the first place, and they had an eye doctor, but I can't get in until December. So I wanted to have him looked at anyways, just to make sure that it's nothing life-threatening or potentially debilitating. And they sent me to a pet urgent care. The first place sent me to a pet urgent care, where he was diagnosed with uveitis. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. But so I'm waiting for the other tests and the blood work to come back. In the meantime, Ritz, I have to put antibiotic drops in his eyes, and he's wearing one of those cones, so he looks like a little megaphone with legs running around, Conehead the Barbarian. But looking up the potential causes for this, amongst them were infection, and because Ritz is FIV positive, that's alarming. And one of the other possibilities is cancer. So I'm going to be on pins and needles with regards to my cat until I find out exactly what's going on. So it's probably a good thing that I'm here at Disneyland, so I can take my mind off of that. Ritz is a big tuxedo cat that was actually a mostly feral stray cat who kind of showed up at my door one day, and he used to hiss at me, he'd try to take swipes at me, he'd run from me, but he eventually warmed up to me and started hanging out with me, letting me pet him and coming in the house. And after about a year of that, he showed up with a seriously injured paw. So I took him to a vet. He was in the vet for like about a week and a half, and when he got out, I just took him home and kept him. He's been with me ever since. Instead of like hissing at me all the time, now he insists on sleeping with me at night and hanging out and sitting next to me while I eat and sitting on my lap while I play video games. So he's been a constant companion, and that was almost 5 years. It's gonna, have been with me for 5 years up in January. So I'm worried. I worry about him a lot. I do suffer from mild anxiety disorder, which makes that a little worse. But so probably a good thing that I'm here in Disneyland today, that I can take my mind off of this stuff. Similar things have helped. Anybody who actually pays attention to the videos I upload, and since I have 600 plus followers, I guess somebody does, You know that I had a crisis going on last summer. It's not really over yet, but it's gotten better. And I found a lot of relief from that using my Knott's Berry Farm pass over the summer, because they don't block me out in the summer. And didn't even have to go on the ride, just getting there and like hanging out kind of helped. So this trip should be a good thing for me, all things considered. It's really, really crowded. I think this is kind of like getting ready. You can see it. I think this is getting ready for the Christmas celebrations and stuff. Christmas is actually my least favorite holiday. I spent 13 years working at a Target. That will Scrooge just about anybody. People are at their worst on Christmas, so bah humbug. But anyways, back at Disneyland, eager to check out the Haunted Mansion work that's been done. And given the circumstances, I'll probably spend a bit more time at the winery than I usually do. But hopefully this will be a fun day. One more day at Disneyland. So quick add-on. Something else I forgot to mention, Tiana's Bayou Adventure is finally open over here. Assuming the line isn't too horrendous to get onto that, I do want to give that a little bit of a look. Check that out. I'll be heading over also to the pin store again to see if there's anything to add to all this, but yeah, honestly at this point I have so many pins on this shirt, it's like putting on a body armor or something these days, but I'll check it out anyways.